US Olympic swimmer.
To Americans, these have always been images of a country and a culture far away. Now, San Jose, California is a step towards that. It is exactly 4 months away. 4 months from finding out what their destiny is in Beijing, China. Places like a Great Wall and a Forbidden City to be visited at some point in a lifetime. And now the Americans still wait to compete here. That's Nastia Liukin of the American contingent. She could easily be the best gymnast in the room, correct?
Absolutely. She is.
And today, one of those places to reaffirm that status. Vakulik of Canada. Christina is only 15 years of age. And Elfie, how good are the Canadians going to be?
Canadians have brought their best team here to San Jose, but Al, they did not qualify a team to Beijing. They've only qualified 2 athletes. She's one of those athletes vying for a spot. Tim would agree with me. The Canadians in practice certainly turned our heads. We both looked at them and thought, wow, they're serious about this competition.
Obviously a huge disappointment for them not qualifying as a team to Beijing, but they do have some very talented athletes coming up. At the World Championships in 2007, the top 12 teams only got a ticket to punch for Beijing, and Canada ended up 14th.
Christina had a chance to compete at the test event late last year. She told her coach, 1980 Olympic champion Elena Davidova, I want to come back here.
Now Dasha Jura of Perth, Australia.
And she is actually one of my favorite gymnasts in the entire world. She's not doing all of the stuff she can do, but you see that head thrown back. She is such a performer, and she says, you know, it's me, and I'm gonna be me. So this is just a full twist, beautifully done. She's capable of adding another full twist, which would increase the potential score by almost a point, 8/10.
And she certainly needs to do that extra full twist in order to be in the top ranks in Beijing. And as you said, Tim, she could very well be there.
And in this new world of gymnastics, 13.95 is okay. And let's go back and get Christina's score. She gets a 14.35. And we'll stick with the Canadian team. Nancy Damianova.
And Nancy also is one of those athletes that's vying for those very precious 2 positions. Interestingly, they're going to make that decision in Calgary in June at the Olympic Oval. That's where their national championships will be held.
The Russians and the Chinese have already gone, and China is dominantly in front.
parents are Bulgarian. In fact, her mother was on the national rowing team in Bulgaria, and her father was the European Taekwondo champion.
That looked pretty solid.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing all week long. They've just been training really well, and no fear in this competition at all. And Nancy's performance, I mean, it was just an absolutely clean and difficult routine.
It was great. And we'll look at this mount here. This is an Arabian double somersault. The new code of points, basically you take the hardest 10 skills, you add them together, that gets your difficulty, and then the execution still comes out of a 10. You see that 9.1, that means the judges found 9/10 off.
A very good score for Damianova. And finally, we have movement on the American front. And we will see the Americans perform here in California after this.